We're live.
And we're live. Hello, hello.
Hello,
At
Clary.
least I know I got decent range in the house with Bluetooth. I can go all the way to my bedroom.
How is everybody doing tonight?
Hey,
You had one job to do.
Joey's got the buttons.
I ain't got nothing.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I don't have control.
Maggie.
Saw me on the counter.
I know more than you.
This is true.
Joey. Hey, Joey, I
my.
just read your shirt.
Yeah,
I'm just.
it's crawfish.
Crawfish.
Mhm.
See the little
Yeah.
crawfish right there?
Sure.
Yep.
Except
Yep.
the camera cuts off the crawfish when you lean down.
Crawfish.
Don't worry, he'll throw his hands up here in a minute and start voguing, and his camera will follow him around.
Joey, did you see
Strike a pose.
my mini AC unit that I got today?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And where'd
My
you
mini
get that
sustainer.
today?
I got that at the Build Show Live in Dallas.
Did you go there?
I did.
Awesome.
And,
You didn't
and
work
how was
today?
it?
Hmm?
You didn't have to work today?
We're not discussing that. To answer your question, Steve, it was, if you're a builder or a contractor, it's a wonderful show. For a woodworkers, furniture builder, not that great. Maybe cabinet maker. There's a few things there that were a little cabinet maker centric. I actually got some really good advice from a guy that builds custom cabinetry. We were talking because I'm, doing the cabinets in the shop, and then possibly doing some cabinets in the kitchen. And I will say one of the biggest pieces of advice he gave me is, if I am not going to paint it, if I can take the if I'm able to do pre-finished plywood, would be his biggest recommendation for
100%.
Yep.
100%.
And he also said, like he said, if you are going to paint it, it might be worth it to still do that and just make sure you sand the exterior really well. So then the interior is that pre-finished ply.
Yeah, you can get ply, double-sided pre-finished or single-sided pre-finished.
Oh, I did not know that. So that might actually be what I do, because I don't really like painting the inside of cabinets.
Yeah. And the UV protecting surface of whatever they use, whatever
Mhm.
probably really volatile IVOC product that they use for that is like near indestructible. It's
Stuff
really
that you don't want to be spraying in your own shop.
Yeah. I don't know that you could actually get a finish like that off of it.
Probably running
your home shop.
Probably automated, some kind of an automated robotic spray system that they're using.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, it's a cool show. I got to hang out with the guys from the Sustainer Store USA and bought. I got to see one of their vans that they built out. That thing was legit. Joey would have, had an accident once he saw it.
Nah.
I know.
Yeah,
it was funny because
systems are really nice. I haven't seen
wore
one.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Steve? Sorry.
I was just going to say I haven't seen one of the bot systems built out yet in person, but I hear that they're super nice.
And I was, because we were talking about it, because he's like, oh, do you have a van? Do you have a truck? He's like, no, I'm a home shop woodworker. And he's like, oh, we actually have this bot rail system that will mount directly to a flat wall. He said there's two different pieces, and you might not need this top track, because the top track on it is so you can put like conduit and stuff in it. He's like, you take this off, put this here and this, and he's like, I've got this in my own personal shop. I was like, oh, you're giving me some ideas. But it was, I texted our buddy Tyler with Forge 3D earlier while I was at the show. I got stopped 3 times because of the shirt I'm wearing. So 3 random people knew Forge 3D at that show stopped me to, compliment Tyler.
That's awesome.
Kinda cool. Yeah. Now, granted, one of them was the guys from Sustainer Store, so of course they know Tyler very well. There's a guy that works for what's the really fancy biscuit joiner?
LaMelo.
LaMelo. Yes, he works for LaMelo. He's a sales rep for LaMelo.
Ironically, they are the inventors of the biscuit joiner.
Are they really?
They are.
Taste the biscuit.
The more you know. Learn something new every day.
That's right. No, it's half the battle.
Yep. But yeah, he's the
Oh,
Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Colorado is his territory for LaMelo. And I was like, I've never used one of those. And he's like, well, where's your shop at? And I told him, he goes, I'm ever in the area. I'll come by and we'll do a demo for you. I'd love, let you get your hands on one. I said, well, the problem is I'm going to get my hands on one and then I'm going to want one. He's like, yeah, exactly. That's why I have no problem coming to your shop to do a demo.
Yeah, 100%. They have some connectors that are pretty awesome. They've got some invisible connectors that are very popular with like railings, like hand railings and banisters.
Mhm.
And they put the connector in, and then it's like this square box that goes into like a impact driver or a driver, and it's a magnet, and then they just run it, and it screws the thing together and locks them. The two
I've
pieces together.
seen that. I thought that was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Festool thing.
No,
I didn't know that was LaMelo. That is cool.
I got a bunch
what's
of
up,
them,
Mike?
but they're invisible, so I can't see them.
You can't see.
Big Mike.
Those new pants that you got.
I
couldn't
couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
I know.
What's up, Mike?
Mike's in the house.
Mike.
Got to meet because Build Show is by Matt Reisinger. Got to meet him. Pretty nice, pretty cool guy. Only got to kind of talk to him in passing because of course he had a camera crew following him around and he was talking at a bunch of different booths. So it was like, hey, nice to meet you. Cool, have a nice day.
Yep.
That was it. But yeah, it was
cool.
some interesting technology for homes that I saw. I will say that much.
So is it something that you think you would ever go back to again?
When you look at the price per ticket, now I was fortunate enough to get an invite, and so I did not pay for a ticket. But I think the price per ticket was either $50 or $70 per person just for general admission.
For a
Just
home
basically
show?
for the show floor.
Yeah,
For a home show?
for a home show.
Well, that's
I
what
wanna
JLC
say-
is. I think
Yeah.
JLC is like 50.
Yeah, but it's a home show. Usually those things are free.
Well, no, it's not a home show.
It's not a home show. It is for because everyone there, like they were asking, like, what company are you with? What are you a home builder? Are you a roofing contractor? Are you a remodeler? And it's like, oh, I build custom furniture, and they're like, and on it with a lot of them, once you say that, they're just like, yeah, okay, thanks for wasting my time. There was a few, but looking at when you look at the technology side of it. And if you're kind of a tech nerd and you like stuff like that, seeing some of the innovations that are coming out for home building, weatherproofing, deck building, there's a lot of deck building stuff there. And like, it was kind of cool.
I can imagine it's got to be very similar to the JLC show that is up in New England in Providence in the spring.
I talked to two different people that mentioned JLC, and they said to them it was very similar to that. I talked to a glue company that was there. Won't mention names, but they were at another show that we were recently at.
Peter.
I'm not. I did not leave with any of their product. And they said that in their world, in what they make, this show was not really for them.
Yeah, I can see that. So JLC, if anybody doesn't know, it's the Journal of Light Construction, and they have a regional show up in the New England area every March. It's in Providence, And it's a great little show, and it is geared exactly towards, contractors, home improvement folks, people who are in the trades that are, renovating kitchens, doing roofs, doing decks, all types of. So at JLC, it's very similar. I think it's like $50 for general admission just for the show floor, and they've got all the vendors that are there. Obviously, you can get some show discounts and everything, buying tool belts and different accessories, and LaMelo is usually there, but they also have throughout the show, they have little mini seminars. So over in this corner, there'll be some company that'll be talking about the latest and greatest siding. Over here, there might be a door company talking about the proper way to hang an exterior door and flash it. Over here, they're talking about building decks, and over there, roofing. So I can see it being very, very similar.
So I looked up the pricing. Now, this is from last year at the Austin Convention Center. There's multiple levels. So if you're a construction professional, an Expo Pass, just the Expo Pass is $75.
Yeah.
If you're a DIY homeowner, the Expo Pass is $200. So they do not want the DIY homeowners there. They want, the business owners, the professionals there.
Yeah, and I should also say that, like JLC, and I'm sure that the Build Show has got something very similar. They also have education tracks. So, like I said, it's like $50 just to get in the door, but you can buy the education pack, and it's a 2-day. JLC is a 2-day seminar, and they'll do classes on, like hour and a half long classes on the latest building techniques and whatnot. So
it looks like. So for this year, it's $75 just for the pass, no matter if you're a professional or DIY.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they got some kickback from that last year, and so they changed it, or maybe it's just the convention hall where it's at in Dallas was cheaper.
Yep.
Or something. Who knows?
Well, they probably want the DIYers to come in because all the people that are professionals are working.
Yeah. Well, and that's what a few people said, that Saturday, they were predicting Saturday to be a busier day just because, it's Friday. People are at work. But no, it's a cool show. Texas Woodworking Festival in our world was 10 times what this was, because that was more centered around our world. But yeah. What everybody else is doing? What's everybody else doing? I cannot talk anymore. I've talked enough today.
Really?
Hard.
I've been cooking
drawers.
I saw that story. I'm jealous. Was it good?
Ooh.
Still have one cooking.
Oh, okay.
It's being stubborn.
That's when he's driving out to my
You hit
house.
the stall?
Huh?
You hit the stall?
Yeah, it doesn't want to. It was the bigger brisket. All the other stuff is done. Ribs, magnificent. The other brisket was good. It's done. Sausage, cheese dip, smoked cheese dip.
You did smoked queso?
Yeah.
What do you put in it?
You'd have to talk with my wife. She concocted that.
You just put it on the smoker and cook it?
She did one that's just regular, and she did one with chorizo in it.
Oh, I bet that was good. I've never done one with chorizo.
They're both outstanding. Man, she went all out. She always does. I'm like, dude, she made pico de gallo. I mean, she did all sorts of stuff. They ate. I haven't eaten. I tried a little piece of the rib, and whoo, fire. But there's one brisket. I'm waiting for that brisket to come off. It's like almost there, but it's still a little tough on the top end, on the bigger part. So I put it back in and let her cook for about another 2 hours, man. That put it about 14 hours on there.
Dang.
Is that the bigger one? Is that the bigger one that you kept?
Yes, thank you.
I hear everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bigger one.
Happens when you have a belly button.
Yeah.
Mustache
Right
has
here.
a belly button.
It's right here.
Just
Burned
third
through some
ear.
wood. Burned through some wood today.
I bet you. That's what I was going to ask you because you're using a hardwood smoker. You're not doing pellet or anything like that, are you?
Yeah, just a current conventional offset, but with firewood.
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 Fire.
Firewood.
Firewood.
I make a cheese explode and say firewood.
It's actually pretty decent. It wasn't too overly hot.
Weather
today.
cooling off down there.
Yeah, it's starting to. The nights have been nice.
It got down to 60 up here night before last. Ooh.
I think we're at 49 right now.
We did it yesterday
40s.
morning.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's beautiful. It's the
I'm telling
best
you.
time of the year.
Mhm.
It's
It
awesome.
is. It is.
I will be happy. I'm happy with 60 in the morning.
We're supposed to be getting a cool front in Sunday, I believe.
Yeah. Downside is what that cold front's going to bring with it.
Cold.
No,
Cold.
we're predicted some severe weather up here this weekend. No, I want the cold. And what's funny is we're getting a cold front up here. It's going to cool down. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to see like high 70s, low 80s. That's our cold front. But severe weather's coming with it. And then next week it's back in the 90s. I'm like, come on.
You can tell something coming in because that wind's blowing like
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It started blowing a little harder this afternoon. Good for the pit. Keeping that fire going.
There you go. Yeah, we were talking, getting ready for Halloween. I figured we're gonna be out trick or treating in shorts this year.
43, 47.
But if you I did the God, I'm gonna mess his name up. Trigger.
Traeger.
Traeger?
Krager.
No.
Bob.
Trigger? The horse?
Smoker.
Oh, shut up.
Idaho Silver?
I'm
Frank.
trying to remember that pro barbecuer. His method on ribs. You ought to try.
Oh, that applesauce stuff he had?
No.
That one guy?
Absolutely not.
That one
Jevin?
guy?
Absolutely not.
That guy? The guy.
Do a
That's the
little
guy.
honey.
That's the
Was
guy.
Once
Is the
you
guy.
wrap them, you do a little honey and brown sugar and
Brown sugar.
parquet.
Oh, pour some sugar on me.
Parquet?
Awesome.
Parquet?
sugar.
Parquet.
Parquet. Butter.
Butter. Butter.
You sear them for about sear 'em
Butter.
bone down for about 3 hours,
Oh, Lord.
and then when you wrap them, you put layer of brown sugar, parquet, and honey. Throw it meat down. Put a little more brown sugar, parquet, and honey, and wrap those babies up and let them cook.
Oh, Mike uses margarine. Okay.
And he's from
Margarine.
the north. That's why.
Butter.
No.
Margarine
No.
always went.
Real
Crisco
butter.
on that bad boy.
Mike is not from the north.
No.
Compared to us, he
Of
is.
me, he's north of me. North.
Joey,
Lately-
everybody is north of you except for Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's parts that might be up north to him.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
He's bored.
He bored.
Well, there's room for one more.
You
There
can
it
go
is.
in here
Up
with us,
on here,
Mike,
brother.
if you want.
Come on.
Send him a link.
I'll send a link.
Send him a link. I say potato. My Tito's boy. My
Potato.
Tito partner.
That's right.
Potato, potato,
Oh,
potato, tomato.
I got passed
Oh.
over, huh? Damn.
Excuse me.
Words.
Hold on.
Bubble.
You good?
Let me gather my thoughts.
It's 2 pipes.
Well, we're gonna
Let's
be
put
here a
on the
while.
right one.
Yeah. Damn, that's spicy.
Smoke. The smoke is coming out his ears.
Oh, this is so spicy.
Killing that gerbil. Little hamster running around.
Allegedly.
Oh, it's not
That's what I
allegedly.
was trying to find.
Is that what you're trying to find?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Trying to find.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
feel shocked.
Sometimes you pay double for that.
Joey.
Joey. Hey,
Joe.
Joey.
Joey.
No, Joe.
Joey. So I went and got
Oh, you make sure you
some
check
river
that.
rock today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Took the
Is
trailer
that is
down.
it different than stream rock?
It depends how much it's washed. So when it goes across the river, it's washed. But when you
washed?
put it in the washing machine, it's washed.
It's
No.
worst.
No,
Oh.
but there are like colored rocks, white and whatever, browns and reds or whatever they see. You weird people see. But I went and got a load of that today, and we spread it across where all the Japanese maples that I planted. So keep the moisture in the soil.
See, I always was told rock would pull the moisture out because it gets hot in the sun, so it dries the soil out faster.
So if you put an inch of it, yeah. If you put 6 inches of it,
Also
called
keeps
a
the
big-
weeds down.
it does.
Did you
And
do-
you
Did
can
you
go.
do fabric?
No,
Did you do fabric down?
because I
before?
also planted thyme down below it, so it'll grow up through the rock, and then choke out anything that's in there, and it'll have like a silver color in the morning and a green color in the afternoon,
Okay,
called silver thyme.
silver time.
So you did have the time.
I had the
Do
time of
you
my
have
life. I had
the
the
time?
to listen to me whine. Yeah. I was doing a whole bunch of time jokes in there because my wife was I didn't have enough of my border put in, so I was putting some more in there, and she's just chunking these things and just smashing the ground, and I already had it planted. It's already starting to come up. I said, "You're just over there killing time, ain't you? Just killing time."
She's
We
probably
don't have
over there
time
rolling
for
her eyes
this.
at you.
I was doing all sorts of time jokes. She did not find me funny.
Yeah. That's me and my wife too. It's like, will you go in the shop?
I was up early this morning, couldn't sleep. So I went in there and started, like everybody does, is go in your shop and start cutting the hickory up that you purchased.
How'd that go?
That way,
It's a
hickory's fun.
little rough.
Yeah, hickory's, I mean, it cuts good, don't get me wrong, but it just
Yeah.
takes a little bit of time, especially when you're cutting 2.5 inches of it
Oh, good.
thick. And so I got those cut up into chunks to get them pulled down so I could let them dry the rest of the way. So that I can get those for my top of my bench. So,
Ooh,
Ooh, very nice.
yeah.
I like
So-
it.
and then I had to go to the jobby job for a while. And then,
I did that. I did that.
yeah. I left for there 5 a.m. and then got back here at 3.
Oh,
That's
see,
good,
I did that when I would go into Boston. My office closed, but when I would go into Boston,
Mm-hmm.
I would be at my desk at like 6:45, and I'd leave at 3, and having, my commute would be maybe an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and getting home at like 4 and getting out into the shop and being able to just like plug away at stuff, like so much more time.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize, but if you just go into work earlier, right, you beat the traffic. And you
Mhm.
leave early because you already put your time in, you beat the traffic. And you
Mhm.
spend so much less time in the vehicle.
Yes.
Leave 45 minutes later and see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. When do you usually head into Boston, Steve?
Well, it depends on the day. Usually when I have meetings, but I try and leave later. I'll do a couple hours of work from home, and then I'll leave. And depending on the day, I usually don't leave till probably like 9:30, 10.
Oh
And
yeah, so
then
you're missing
that
everything.
well,
Well, mostly.
the traffic in Boston is gotten worse and worse over the years.
Mhm.
So that used to be like a 40-minute commute. Now it's like an hour and 10 still instead of
Yeah.
on 45.
Yep.
It used to be that if you left at like 9:30, you'd miss it all because it was all before 9:30. Not anymore. Now there's just traffic all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Because when my wife and I worked, she worked in the seaport, and I worked close by, and we would try to leave here by like 6:45 at the latest, and we'd still be in traffic on the pike, like stupid.
Yep.
But now the seaport's freaking crazy. Like that's just blown up. There's so much stuff there.
Yeah, the last 10, 15 years, they've completely rebuilt it. It used to be all just parking lots and docks for the cruise
Yeah,
ships.
convention
anymore.
center and like the Barking Crab. That was it.
Yep.
So they're not proposing, they're doing it now, but there's we have a perimeter that goes around Atlanta 285, and then they're proposing, or they're starting to build the paid 285, which is going to be elevated above 285, and you'll be able to do toll road all the way around. And so they show the drawings for that, and it's like, we have 8 lanes of traffic, 4 going each way, and then they have columns going up on the outside that are counter leaving these roads over, and basically it's another 3 lanes on both sides, and I'm going, what happens when there's an accident?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so
We'll tackle that when it happens.
yeah, because it's never going to happen, because accidents don't happen every day.
Never.
Yep.
There's Lido.
What's up, Lido?
Hey.
Who's got 2 thumbs and having a good time?
This guy. So what else is everybody working on in the shop?
I was just.
Oh, go ahead, mustache.
I was just
Clear nose, belly button.
taking apart a hose reel, or not a hose reel, a extension cord reel that I decided to pull to the full extension, and it didn't retract back. So
Break
took it
the
all
ring.
apart. Steve has scolded me multiple times to
No,
just
I didn't
throw it
scold
out and buy
Come
a
on,
new
Nobody
one.
scolded. Nobody scolded you.
Nobody's scolding
you. We told
was
you it was a waste
scolded.
of time.
When you're on
told
hour
you-
2 of fixing something, you could have bought 3 of.
Yeah,
the
it
same
was
amount of time you spent on
$3.99.
it.
You got $3.99 invested in this thing, and you put $60 worth of hour service into it.
This is a Northern Tools. This is a decent hose, or I keep saying hose reel. Extension cord reel. I got it to free up. I just gotta tension and everything and move forward.
Did you get the equipment set up that you acquired at the con?
I got the drum sander set up. I'm gonna wait on setting up the joiner until I finish the CNC table.
So
That
this is a
is
2-year
right
project.
behind me. Whoa, that's fast, bro.
Why
Hey,
you
now.
coming at me that fast? Oh gosh!
Gotta let that marinate a little bit.
That's got a
Yeah.
5-year marination period here, baby.
Jeez, listen to this guy.
They'll invent new electricity before then.
Yeah, I was gonna try to tackle that, and then I came out into the shop, and I got parts of Joey's crate everywhere that I didn't get the screws out, so I took probably an hour backing half of those screws out that wouldn't come out of the boards and stuff. And thankfully, Joey slammed a bunch of
What you
pin
got there,
nails
Frank?
into some of those.
Hey, Joey, that's pretty slick. What do you got there?
Ooh,
Is that a slick?
oh,
Look at
Good
that
grief,
monstrous-
jeez,
Yeah, let's
You
get-
you need a license for that thing?
This thing is insane. This is ridiculous.
license to chisel.
The quality on this thing is absolutely ridiculous.
Who's that from?
So tell us about that now.
This is a slick from Shelter Institute. They're a timber framing company. This is nice. I bought this because I'm going to do some tenons on that workbench I'm going to do, and I felt that this would be easier.
He wants to be able to reach it from his chair.
Yeah. And if not, I can go
Good back scratcher too.
I can,
Back scratcher?
Scratcher.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah,
this is nice, man.
That looks pretty awesome.
This is
That's huge.
this is
That's huge with a big
ridiculous,
Y.
man. It's pretty nice, pretty slick.
Yeah.
But
I thought they made cakes.
When I got it in today, I was like, "Oh man, I want to check this thing out." And I opened it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't realize this handle was going to be so big like this. I mean, I knew it was going to be long. Shut up, Matt. But I didn't realize it was going to be like.
He didn't say anything.
I didn't say nothing. I was over your
Didn't
minding my
have
own
to. I
business.
could see him out of the corner of my eye.
Matt's actually being a good boy for a change.
It is. It is.
Pretty nice. And I also picked me up a sharpening jig for these sizes of slicks. So where's it at?
That way.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
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 So it's of Verdants.
Nice.
Very nice.
So in about a year from now, you'll have all the tools and parts you need to build your workbench.
Oh, they're already here.
No, I think he's got them all now.
You won't be able to find them because they're all in the box.
So speaking of your
Oh.
bench, let's talk about your bench. Have you figured out what style you're going to do and which?
Split top Robo.
Rubo.
How's that Tito's and
Oh,
pineapple?
Yeah. Good.
Or are
Rubo.
we doing-
It's a Rubo.
Rubo.
Yes,
Split
yes.
top Rubo.
Nice.
Keep digging that hole. Yeah. So I'm gonna be working on that. I got to get the new joiner together and so I can be able to mill up that lumber. Take advantage of that 16-inch wide lumber, or the surface, not the lumber, but be able to work on that. But I believe I bought the plans from Wood Whisper, the guild.
Spags. Spagnolo.
I tell you what, I've seen some plans in my day, and that's pretty detailed. It's nice.
Yeah,
Teaches
they do a
you-
really good job with those.
Yeah, he did, and teaches you how to do that. He explains everything, goes slow through it, real nice close-ups. It's absolutely good. I would say if you're looking for something and you want to build a bench like that, is go take a look at Mark Spagnola's guild there and his bench, split top Rubo. It's nice. Very detailed. I hadn't made it through all the videos. I've been like knocking out 2 or 3 a night, and just then I'll go through them again and just so I get all the fine details down. I mean, it's for the most part it's pretty simple. The joinery that he's using, I don't know. You just, when you buy that, you're either going to build that or you can make adjustments to it. But you need to consider, if you make any adjustments, it's going to affect other things in the bench. So you got to take that into consideration. But it's nice. I mean, they're really nice. So I'm pretty stoked to get that started once I get all the hardware that I need in. Start milling and get everything knocked down to at least be able to put if depending on the tail vise that I'm going to use, whatever I decide to do. I did order the Andy Klein turbo vise, and it's coming with the tail vise. But I still think I'm going to do something on the other end, and I don't know what I'm going to do there. I know I have the bench crafted leg vise, the scissor, the cast iron one. That's already here. That's going to go on. But something else needs to go on the other end, and I haven't made a decision what I'm going to do yet. So that's where I'm at with it.
Nice.
Cool. You going to do a under bench cabinet or?
Yes. Yep. That's where I'm going to put all my hand planes, all that stuff that has to do with that kind of what would get used there. Sharpening, chisels, all that. I'm going to try to house everything in that bench. So I did buy his cabinet plans as well, which are really nice, but those may have to make little adjustments. We talked about it because the drawer sizes may need to step it up a little bit just to house the hand planes that I do have.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And you can also change the height of that as well if you want more drawers, because if you're not going to use, well, I don't know if you're going to use the standard 3/4 dog holes, or whether you're going to 20 millimeter. But if you're not going to use the 3/4 and you're not going to use a holdfast, you can now take advantage of that additional space, because a lot of that opening below the bench top and the top of the tool chest is really so that the holdfast will go down through, because those are fairly long.
I mean, I don't foresee, I saw a design, and I don't know if it was, I don't know if it was Matt Cremona or somebody else that I'm not going to put a, for the leg vise, I'm not going to use a standard, what do they call it? A dead man?
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Slave.
That
You
talking about the slider?
The sliding dead man? Is that what it is?
I've heard it referred to as a dead man or a slave, either or.
Okay. Well, anyhow, I'm not going to put that in there, I don't think, as of yet. Because if I do, it would have to be, I'd have to adjust the cabinets, maybe. Because
just
that
slide
has
it out
to
of the way.
slide in front, or take it out, when you're not using it.
Right.
So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that. But I believe he mentioned it too, that on this newer bench that he built, like he only used it maybe twice in the whole time he's had it. So they went with actual dog holes on the actual
leg.
No. Well, the leg, but also on the tabletop, on the bench top. They put it along that way where you can put something in there and hold if you need to. So there's some options there. I still haven't finalized everything. But just I need to get some stuff finalized so that if I need to order any more vices or whatever I'm going to do, I'll do it. And that way they're here so I can take measurements and take all that in consideration as I start building the tops, because putting a tail vise in is, depending on what type of tail vise you're going to use, determines how one of the split tops are made and how they're assembled. So you got to take all that into consideration. Like Andy Klein's, it's his tail vise is actually that he came out with actually turning a knob engages a magnet, which engages the actual tail vise and slides out with the turbo vise. So it's all part of one, versus I'm just going to say a classic style tail vise where you actually build that tail vise into the bench. As far as bench crafted theirs, you got to recess in and you got to build the actual dogs and all that. It goes in stages.
Yep.
Now you can also buy the Veritas one, which is an undermount mount, and it also takes the same it also has a piece of wood that mounts to the vise, and kind of the same concept as Andy Klein's. It's just one sliding piece of wood, and they designed that vise to go in on a bench that's already been built. You don't have to re-inset the sliding dog or whatever they called it, like the bench crafted tail vise. These are made to come in after the fact on a bench that's already been made, where you can incorporate it in there and just cut. It looks like, let's say 12, 16 inches on the outside of that bench, and that will actually attach to their tail vise. And then you drill your series of dogs on that outer edge of the table.
Okay.
So it's a little different. So I don't know. A lot of things up in the air still. But I'm making my way to where I'll get to start.
Downtown.
Yeah. Making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
So speaking of benches, I did a little work on mine this week.
What'd you do?
So I bought, yes, it's a cheap Chinese bench vise, but at the time when I bought it, that's what I could afford. And for what I use it for, it works. I do want to upgrade and get a one of the quick release ones that, you slide in and out, because this one doesn't. I mean, you have to spin it in and out. Was it last week I put a new handle on it because my electric tape handle failed finally. So I put a new handle on it, and I was using it the other day, and the face that I made for it, I made it out of hickory. And I didn't notice it when I made it, but there was a crack in that hickory, and I was using it the other day, and it finally completely cracked. Tried to glue it back together, kind of worked, but it wasn't great. Well, I had a chunk of walnut laying around, so now I have a 2-inch thick face for my bench vise, and I routed in where the vise mounts. So routed that all in, made it look nice and pretty, put some dog holes in it, and added some dog holes to the workbench. They're not spaced properly, I know that much, but it works. Definitely added some functionality to it, and getting ready to, I think I'm going to redo the entire bench top, take off the Craig thing that I put on the end, and do MDF, cover it with Formica, and then cut dog holes in it, and do all 20 mil, just so I'm not having to mess with 3/4.
Yep.
So that's the plan. And then, but I was talking to one of the guys at the show today. I was thinking about, instead of doing hardwood edge banding or hardwood, frame around it, getting some aluminum extrusions and wrapping the workbench in that. Just because you're adding side clamping capability, it gives you the mounting spots for, like Tyler's vac pods and everything.
He's been preaching to us to do that same thing. You never caught on to it?
I did, but
Extrusions.
seeing it on a workbench today, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty practical. I like that. So,
Sure, BJ. Don't take
And I
Tyler's word. Go take somebody else's guy.
I took Tyler's word. That I not seeing it in person, and then because I watched, who is it? Matt from MWA.
Yep.
He built that new workbench, and that's what he did. He did the aluminum extrusions for the frame, and so kind of something like that. I don't know if I'm going to do the 80 mil. I might just do the 40 mil, because I don't think, I don't know if I'll need the 80 mil. Then again, I mean, I'll look at the price, and if it's not much difference, then I'll just go ahead and go big or go home, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely like getting that new face on that vise. That made a difference. Haven't got to use it because I've been putting, multiple coats of polyurethane on it. just to make it, just to seal it up.
That's a question.
Yes,
How would you finish it, Steve?
I probably wouldn't use
Besides-
any
You
type
gotta
of
get something
film. I would not use any type of film finish on it.
Mm-mm.
I would probably stick with something like cabinet
an
wax,
Like an
or-
oil?
Like a hard wax oil,
You
Hard wax.
could,
Rubio.
but you could do that, but some people just leave it natural, and then they might use like a furniture wax or something like that. I mean, there's all different schools of thought, but I don't particularly care for any type of film finish. You could certainly go with Mike's suggestion.
We're just gonna leave
Total
that one
derailed us.
alone.
Let's leave that over there. Right
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Anyways,
Moving on.
Yeah.
Ah, that guy.
Mm.
he is funny.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So, and that's the other thing, because have any of y'all used Formica on a workbench?
Mm-hmm.
Not on a workbench, outfeed tables, stuff
Outfeed
like that.
table. Okay. Because that's kind of what I'm looking to do. But I saw a product today. It's called Ultra Pan, I think. And it's MDF core with a thinner Formica top on it. I was thinking, doing that versus, having to take the time to install the Formica. But I don't know if
So it's essentially
Why do I
basically
get
like
the no and he gets the okay? Come on.
I'm not. Hey, he's just typing. He's not talking.
so essentially it's
Handlers.
basically like melamine, but instead of
it is,
board,
but
core,
it's
it's
it's MDF core, and they said it's 3 times the thickness of melamine, or 2 times the
Yeah.
thickness.
Worth the juice.
So, and it has the stain resistance that nothing sticks to it, just like Formica. Whereas, melamine, no glue and stuff won't stick to it, but depending on the glue you use or whatever, it ends up staining it.
correct. Yeah.
They did say it doesn't have the scratch resistance of Formica, and that's kind of my big concern too, especially if I'm going to do black. I don't want it to show, because it looks better on camera.
Okay.
I don't want it to show scratches and scuff marks. So it's kind of, and it's a cost thing too. It's about $200 for a 4x8 sheet versus, about $60 for a sheet of Formica and $40 or $50 for a piece of MDF.
MDF and Formica and just gluing it on seems like almost the same exact thing.
Yeah. It was a little more work, and you're dealing with the glues and everything else, but yeah, I think that might be the better way to go.
Mm.
Swear. But, yeah.
There's some baby oil on that thing.
Anyway,
Slip sliding.
What about you, Mustache? What are you doing?
looks like he's playing with super glue.
I'm all thicky.
Putting these pumpkins together.
Ah, pumpkins.
'Tis the season.
Are you gluing your fingers to the pumpkin?
Not yet.
Trying to.
Just go ahead and put it on the
Don't-
bench, and then anyway you can just stick it to the bench.
Yeah, just don't keep any borax near it.
Wax
Use
is a
your little
cleaner.
green things, one on each side of your mustache.
I'm going to not do that.
Was that the limit, Kate?
What the hell is going?
Wackly,
I'm
did you
fascinated
already
watching
discuss
Mustache try and glue his fingers together.
Hmm?
Did you already say what you've been up to?
You weren't there. It was really cool, but you weren't there.
You had to be there.
Mm-hmm. It's an
Okay.
inside joke. We're inside. Can't say it.
It's a mustard mayonnaise conversation. You can catch up later.
Mm.
Oh,
Be here all weekend. Try the veal.
Wait,
Tips your
start a
waitress.
tip sheet. Yeah, exactly.
Boom.
You having trouble there, Mustachio?
Nope. I got the first one done.
mommy, I'm all sticky.
who you making
gotta-
pumpkins for?
We don't need fingerprints.
I'm going tomorrow. I'm going up to my mom's, and my brother and his family are going to be there. My aunt and uncle from DC are going to be up, and my cousin and her fiance, who I've never met before. So I'm printing. These are the tops. These are the tops for the pumpkins, and then the base is like kind of like that weird lattice style pumpkin with a little tea light that goes in the bottom.
It's a little doilies.
No, these are the tops. There you go. There's the top of the pumpkin. Boom.
Yeah.
It's great.
You're just so
Cool.
crafty.
I mean, I just
Crafty.
grabbed the file and printed it. That's all I did.
Another Beastie Boys song.
You're gonna go with pumpkins.
Hey, what?
Ain't that cute?
It is. It's adorable.
It's my
Mm.
pumpkins.
It gets stick to the season.
You get a pumpkin. You get a pumpkin.
4. Make it 4. But I am printing a massive jack-o'-lantern. I maxed the build plate out.
Mike said they're precious.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Mike said they're precious.
My precious.
My precious.
Speaking
My
of
little
printers, y'all all
friend.
saw the new release from Bamboo Labs, didn't you?
Yeah.
The P2S.
I heard about it. I haven't seen it.
So it looks like it's a combination between the X1 and the P1. So it has the screen from the X1, larger build volume. It gets hotter, better extruder, but the same
Is it the
price.
same
as
one
the
or
P1.
is it same
All-
size
you,
as the?
you know what they're doing? They're just phasing out machines, right? The PS2
Yeah, because
is taking
the-
over for the Carbon. The
well, no.
P2S
It looks like the H the
No.
H2D is going in for the Carbon.
I want
No.
them to come out with the next one and go,
No,
you
the
know what?
P-
This is a piece of crap. It's not as good as the other one, but we're
the
selling it.
P2S is taking the P2S is to replace the Carbon. The one they just came out to is taking over for the PS1. So now it's the PS2 or P2S, P1S, P1S. P2S is taking over for the P1S.
What does
The
Sony think about that?
PS2
Exactly.
is
I was
Carbon.
just going to say that.
That's
And
what
then the
fucking was cool.
H2D, that was their break in into a bigger build plate, to a bigger
Yeah.
build volume.
Because the P2S is going to be the same price as the P1S.
Yeah, right? Huh?
PSD listening.
You left out the T.
What'd you say, BJ?
I said the P2S is going to be the same price as the P1S.
Yeah, right.
That's what they're
I
saying.
think y'all got way too many letters for me to remember what's going on here.
You think you'll be able to pick that thing up for less than $700?
You never know. That's what all the things I'm seeing on it are saying, that it's going to be $799. Now that's without the AMS. Yeah.
The L2D and the R2T2.
It looks like a heck. I mean, it's
Well,
My only hope.
Exactly.
You are our last hope.
it's kind of like their forte there, or their whatever you want to
Translator's
call it,
broken.
coming into the holidays. They're going to launch something. That's how they launched the when
With
the
Tobin
P1S.
Williams?
The P1S came out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The KP to the 2T.
Whatever.
Exactly. Exactamungo.
Boom.
Go
Done.
to the dynamite.
I'm sorry. Did I ruin your concentration?
You done? Complete? Finished with all of them?
Yeah, all three.
Well,
So
allow
now
me
you
to
can glue your
record.
fingers
Stayed in
together.
live with us.
Yeah, we're here
What?
for your entertainment.
Are you entertained?
Bus stop.
There you go.
CMP10.
At checkout.
Get you 10% off.
I will say he needs to make some debonder.
Because your fingers are sticky, ain't they?
You got a green little thing hanging on over there, don't you? Somewhere. It's
Hmm.
on your pant leg.
No, they're all in the pumpkins.
He turns around and checks.
Yeah.
See my pumpkins?
It's
Watch
gonna
him
be
get-
glued to the
I'm gonna have-
cardboard.
I thought you said you had
Cardboard.
4. There's only 3 there. I thought you said you had 4.
The other one, the other one's on the
Oh.
steps.
Oh.
Shut up.
It's on the step.
I'm just going by what you said.
Yes.
It's already
step.
decorated, like for decoration, like on the step. Oh, you mean? Never mind.
1, 2, 3,
In my
4,
house.
5,
In my
6,
house,
7,
I
8,
have
9,
I
10,
have fake
11, 12.
fake steps.
You
12.
have fake steps.
Yeah. It was a design thing.
It's a lifestyle choice.
They go to the stairs to nowhere.
Yep.
He just walks up and hits the wall, and then turns around and walks right back down.
No, they start at your shoulders, so you gotta climb up.
What?
You are so
Is
confused.
there a
and I
wall
love
that's
it.
thicker than it should be in your house, Mustache?
No.
Okay.
No secret room.
I'd love a secret room.
Some Amityville horror stuff going
Get
on
the
over
gimp.
there.
They're not, Mike. They're not actual stairs.
Yeah, I am too, Mike. I'm very confused, just like you. I don't know.
We all are. We all are, Mike.
It's just the fireplace.
Welcome to the show.
There's 3 steps. They go to nothing. It's not. They're not stairs. They're not steps. They're nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, bums and trips, backwards elephants, and bully
Shut up.
idiots. I
Stop.
stand in front of you to stand behind you to tell you something I know nothing about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There, start at your shoulder.
I
need
don't
another
think
drink.
that's
Maybe
going to
that'll-
help, Mike.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I don't think that's going to help.
Yeah. Get on my level.
This
Get
is
on my
gonna get
level,
you more
Mike.
confused, but I'll be right confused with you, bud. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sometimes I
excited.
just-
We're-
even not drinking. I'm just confused with this guy sometimes.
we're going. I'm going to be able to take the dog to a dog park tomorrow. And she can actually run. She's a
I
year old
call
now.
those trees. That's what I call those. Just trees. Trees and
Dog
grass.
parks?
Yeah.
Backyard, like
What?
40 acres, trees.
Yeah, well, she's gonna run into the road and get hit by a car. So
Yeah,
So-
we don't have property like that up here.
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
not a thing here, Matt.
I think my wife would call a dog park a vet trip waiting to happen.
It is. Yeah. Okay.
No, she's good with other animals.
It's not her that I'd be worried about. It's the other animals that might not be good with her.
Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Leather by Dragonfly.
There you go.
Leather. You can get one of those.
Mikey. Broken lead.
Broken lead. Broken lead.
Broken lead.
Broken
Broken
lead.
lead.
Broken lead. Lido.
Is that what we're doing right now?
I don't know. Apparently we're all just
Just gonna
That's
start
nice.
pulling up stickers, huh?
yeah,
Those
hold
are
up
nice
stickers.
stickers.
Oh,
I don't have any stickers out here.
Oh, there you go.
I got one better. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you
I need
go.
one of those.
That one's awesome.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I see your sticker and I raise you a mini Sedgley.
Oh,
I raised you a Hillview too.
And the only
nice.
sticker I've got is Matt's.
I'll match your
Oh.
sticker with a square from Hillview.
Here's mine.
I just got a new brunt
There you
sticker in
go.
today.
Nice.
Stash holds up a
Is that what we're
stapler.
doing?
I got a
I
dog.
want to know what those are,
Mustache!
mustache.
God dang it! Are those grapefruits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Minis.
This is going off the rails.
Mhm.
It was never on the
It
rails.
was never going to
That
be
is
there.
true.
Never going to be there.
is very
I
true.
mean, come on.
Oh, I did get the
Lettuce
the bottom
broken.
bottom belt for the drum sander today.
Oh, did
Cool.
you put it on?
I sure did, Joey. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that pretty thing.
Still gotta put the paper on, but
All right,
Get
grab
it.
the rulers. Let's go.
I got some rulers. Turtles?
Turtle.
I like turtles.
I'm not turtly enough.
People that don't watch it live, just listening. Can you imagine
I feel
what
sorry
the
for
hell
those
they
people.
think while they're listening?
I
to
get
this?
those
Like,
questions
this is
when
a
I-
bunch of
Read
morons.
exactly.
Yep. Get this
Yeah,
meatball out of here.
330 millimeters sounds way better, Mike.
They just listen to this and go, God, they need help. Not that we
Uh.
can afford.
I thought we were just grabbing random crap here. So.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I have a finger.
I have a
We need
blaster.
to get him, Mike. I guess Mike don't want to come in.
Yeah, I know you got that.
I
Yeah,
guess
Mike
Mike
find it
doesn't
next
want. Did you send him a link?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
He's,
I
said
don't
was
know
on
if
the
it's
couch.
safe for him to be in here right now.
I don't think so
He's-
either.
he's curled
Well,
up on the couch.
Well, we
He
can.
said he's on the couch next week.
Oh, he's on the couch. So
He's on the couch.
Yep.
On a
family is
beanbag.
in bed.
You got Cheetos
That's
and a beanbag.
even more reason to come on with us, Mike. You gotta worry about him.
No one puts Mike on the couch.
You won't. You won't get elbowed in the ribs, bud.
Yeah. Look at this photograph. Sheesh.
Look at this.
Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh.
Wackily took the happy pills tonight.
You don't have to
Stoof.
take no happy pills.
No.
Yeah, that's not,
You
that's
don't have
not
to
a
take
requirement.
Yeah.
Boy just got it in him.
Why can I not spell tonight?
You can't ever.
Words.
Slow. Well,
Oh, apparently I can spell it. Just looked wrong. My bad.
Okay.
Got it.
Remind me again why I'm friends with y'all.
did you what?
How what?
Huh?
Well, we're just talking gibberish now, so I think we better just end this.
Yeah, let's wrap this.
Put a bow on
This-
this.
This is what the
Yeah.
people pay for.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they want. It gets them going
Raw and uncut.
because we pay you.
He can come in on the non-filtered stuff here when we go into the backstage, Mike, if you'd like. We won't be live. And we can make fun of BJ.
That's what I'm talking about.
BJ.
That's the gift that just keeps on giving.
Funny.
Mm.
Funny, make it funny.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys.
All right.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Thanks for listening. We're sorry.
On that note,
Why are we sorry? What did we do wrong?
The past 5 minutes has just been nonsense.
It has.
I
Well,
mean,
he could cut
Which
that
way
out.
did it go? Which way did who go?
oh.
negative ghost right. Their pattern is full.
Shark has been jumped. I'm
Easy there,
surprised nobody
Fonz.
played any memes tonight.
Did he?
Mean?
K and the T or what?
F and A, Cotton. F and A.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Usually pay double for that.
No.
Well, we already lost all our viewers. So later, Gators.